Hi, I'm Larry Ellingson and welcome to the installation portion of the Flute Auto Seal Case Insert. For those of you who have not had a chance to see the introductory portion of the video, quite simply what it is a patented product that when installed properly inside of the case, when the case is closed, it will hold down all of the keys firmly onto the tone holes of the instruments, which maintains all the seats in the pads and keeps the instrument in perfect playing condition. It still amazes me how well it works even after all of these years. Now before you do the actual installation of the insert, you want to check the case over. Make sure the latches are nice and secure, that the hinges are fine. The inside of the case, make sure that nothing is loose. Come out. Next thing you do want to check to make sure there are no obstructions that will stop the insert from performing its function. The third thing that you want to do is check all the keys, make sure they all close down onto the tone holes. I'll show you a little more about this just a little bit later on. And now you're ready for the actual installation of the insert. The first thing you want to do is determine what size of an insert you want to use. There's only two sizes. This is a 5/16, this is a 9/16. This is a shallow case that uses the 5/16. The Yamahas will use a 9/16. This is a Gemeinhart case, student model, but keep in mind that the insert works just as well with an open hole B foot as it does on this particular instrument. The first thing you want to do is remove the paper from the adhesive of the insert. I do this by sticking my thumbnail in between the paper and the adhesive, pressing down. It will release the paper and give you a starting point in order to take and use it. Now they don't all come off that easily, but this one here did. Next thing you do is remove the paper from the guides that are on the front. What these guides do is just hold it in place while you set it in the case. Place the insert with the cutouts for the trill keys in place and the B flat, and press them down onto the keys so the guides will hold it in place. Keep it from moving when you close the case. Close the case gently. Reach your thumbs in. Hold the insert when you open the case, and this has been installed. Now after I'm done, remove the guides. You're done with those. I always double check and close it to make sure it's in the right position. This particular case, there's no problem. The last thing you do is remove the flute, and you're going to take and put a small riser back where the B or the thumb key sits on the case. We again remove the paper. You set the riser kitty corner from the bottom of the case and the side of the case. Put the flute body back in, push it down, close the cover, keep it latched. That's just how simple it is. The next demonstration that I'd like to show you is the Yamaha. Now the Yamaha is built a little bit different, not the instrument, but the cases. All flutes are pretty much the same. First of all, again, check the latches, open it up, take a look at the inside. You can see it's considerably deeper than the Gemeinhart was. And if you look over here, there's a real hard obstruction in the case right there, where it protrudes out. Thirdly, you check the keys, make sure they're all working But here's one that the foot is hitting against the side of the case and not able to close it. Now, we'll get into that in just a minute. First of all, you want to check to make sure the size. In this particular case, it's going to take the larger size insert. And you're ready to put it in, but you remember this obstruction, and it's going to take and get in the way. So all you do is cut a little notch to work around the problem. Now if you look how it fits right in without any trouble at all. It fits onto the keys like this. But I happen to know, and I can put it down and test it to make sure it's the right size. You look inside, you can see it's going to take and fit just like that and not hit any of the trills and still cover the job. So I don't need these for a guide. I'm just going to remove the paper and fit it into the case. And when you close it, you look and you see it's working just fine. Now, with the foot joint, you just want to raise it up just a little bit to get over that case. All I do, put a couple of risers in here, which again will compress down once the instrument is closed and pressure is put on it. So it'll be much flatter than what it is right now. Just stick this in here. You still have to take and put in, I've installed one here before, one to hold the B flat thumb key down. If you notice, I've had that in there for only a couple of days, and you see how it has compressed already, just to fit exactly the way you want the key to fit. Close the case. This is a little high, don't worry about it. It will compress to the exact size of the keys in just a few minutes. A few days, actually.